Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Derbyshire based but with a Leicestershire postcode, Tollgate Brewery. Did I know? No, I didn't. I do now though. So this is called LA Steam. It's 4.2% beer. The funny thing is, behind me I've got California Steam in bottle from the same brewery. So I'm not sure what the difference is. But anyway. A West Coast inspired craft lager. California common or steam beers with the West Coast answer to the lagers of the northeastern USA. While brewing lager was easy in cooler cities like Chicago, the warm sunny climate of California made it more challenging. We brewed this beer in the traditional style, treating it like a lager to create a clean, refreshing drink, perfect for hot summer days. So a West Coast inspired craft lager. Didn't know that. So yeah, let's crack it open and see how it goes. It's slightly lively. Bloody hell. Haven't done that for a while to the floor. So, yes, that was lively. It's got a good aroma to it though, I'll give it that. I described that as a straw to pale gold pour with a little bit of a head that's dissipating quickly. Wow, that was lively. Anyway, got many more. Here we go. Poof. And there we go. Looks alright though, you know. Got a good citrusy, fruity aroma on it. I'll give it that. Yeah, and then the taste. Exactly what you'd expect. Citrusy, fruity. West Coast, eh? Interesting. I'll have to get the other one out and see if that's exactly the same, though they just named it differently. Because look, yeah, California Steam. So this is LA Steam, California Steam. Oh, it's West Coast inspired refreshing pale. Oh, there you go. Gotta be honest, didn't know that. And let me put it the right way round. So it's yeah. So still got quite a few from Tollgate. At least three I think left to review. Obviously, I'm running down the beers on the run up to going on holiday and to Christmas and so on. And as I'm bringing in new beers from supermarkets, I'm going to drink one of them and then do one of the others. Stop me drinking all the new beers first, then beers get pushed back. I'm a bit of a swine for it, so it doesn't say it's can conditioned, but it may well be, because that now is a little bit more cloudy than what it was a minute ago. But is that how it's supposed to be? Not sure. Oh, whatever the case, that is super refreshing. I've been looking at the phone all day. I've got square eyes. My eyes can't take any more looking at phones. So I've just downloaded the film, put it on USB and get watching it. And totally no phone for the next couple of hours. Although this phone in front of me, it needs charging. My phone, my proper phone that I use for obviously for phone calls, that needs charging as well. So it's a good idea to put the phones down for a bit and watch some TV. Well, that was nice. And if I've said this on each of the reviews I've done from Tollgate, but the brewery tap room is absolutely amazing. You know, it's a great tap. Even at this time of the year, it gets a bit colder. It's got indoor seating, indoor areas. Whether there's eating in them indoor areas, I'm not sure. But there may well be. You've got the area where you do the pizzas, you've got the bar area, and there's another area as well. So yeah, it's got quite the seating. I bet it's great when there's an event on, music on, because the outdoor space, wow. And from what I was told, it's incredibly popular. So great beer, a lovely area of the countryside. If you live nearby, and you know, somebody's got to do the driving though, unless you get a taxi. But a great venue, yeah. And I don't think they open till late. But when they said to me, it said it was rammed, and like, fantastic to hear, you know. And in a lot of ways, paying for their own bills really, because the tap room brings in the money to keep the brewery going in good fettle. I would have thought, you know, from what I've seen, from the hour or two that we were there, from what we've seen, it was doing amazing, you know. Yeah, people come in, having a pint or two, and then maybe driving home after that. But yeah, I mean, I obviously went and got every one of the beers that I could, and I've been reviewing them ever since. When was that? June. So now in October, and I've been chucking in the reviews quite regular. We're getting towards the end of it now. I think actually the California Steam is the last one. Oh no, I've got Hackney Blonde as well, so I've still got 2 more to go. And it's been a good journey. I've enjoyed the journey. With all beers and all beer breweries that we go to, you know, enjoying the journey is the thing. You know, there's nothing worse than paying, well, I don't know, paying 10 quid for a beer, an Imperial Stout, and you drink it and you're like, I really didn't like that. And you know, and the more now we pay for beers, the more you get worried by stuff that's expensive. I mean, I know this from going out on Saturdays to Beeston, and I'm getting bored of beers being the same. And you know, I hope somebody watches my reviews and just doesn't have all pale ales just because they sell. And which is why these days having apps where you can look and see what's on at each pub, and up to date as well. I mean, there's ways, there's multiple ways, and I might do a video actually saying to people how to find what's on at what pub, because if you're drinking in any pubs, you want to be able to know what beers are on at the time that you're there. And this is where apps are great, because you know they're near enough going to be right. No app's perfect obviously, but because a beer could run out literally 2 minutes before you get there, but for the most part you pretty much know what you're going for and you can tick your boxes off, and that to me is fantastic. Anyway, I've enjoyed this. West Coast inspired, yeah. And a lager. I wasn't even expecting a lager, so I cracked it open, and I've had steam beers before, and I've got another one as well to go at, but that's a pale. So yeah, you learn. You know, the world of beer, you're always learning. And as much as I know, and you know, like with brewing beers, I've been brewing homebrew for flipping heck. It's got to be nearly 19 to 20 years now. It's got to be. But not only that, I've been to breweries and brewed beers with about 6 different breweries. seeing how they brew it and you know, watch how they do it and all that. Been on many brewery tours as well, so yeah, and it's all interesting. It really is. Although I'm never doing that bloody green hop stuff again. I'm not sitting there for 6 hours picking bloody green hops. Yeah. I couldn't even drink either because I was driving. So yeah. Although I'd have probably cost them some money in drink if that had been the case. I think they were happy. Right at the end, it's getting a nice bite to it. You know, the West Coast sort of bite. That's really nice. You know, it's a very different style. I wasn't even expecting a lager. But yeah, really flavourful. Yeah, I know it was a bit lively, and thank God we're in the shed, not in the house. I'd had a bollocking in the house, but I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so it's a good one. Yeah, lovely fruitiness to it. For me, good 4.3 out of 5, and it's a lager. Who knew? Thank you for watching. See you soon.